Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renasant Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renasant Bank, understanding you.
ICC will host its Spring Preview Day on Friday, March 25th from 9 a.m. to noon. Prospective students will have the opportunity to interact with faculty and staff members representing some of the exciting programs, offices, departments, and student organizations that ICC has to offer. You'll also learn more about academic and student involvement opportunities. Pre-registration is required and limited spots are filling up fast. For more information or to register, visit iccms.edu/preview days. That's iccms.edu/preview days. Good afternoon and welcome to this week's edition of the ICC Hour. I'm Adam Gore, and thank you for taking time out of your afternoon to join us here on SuperTalk Mississippi 101.9 FM. Of course, the ICC Hour is made possible by our friends over at Renasant Bank. They are the bank that understands you. Find out why by visiting renasantbank.com.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renasant replay. Make the right call with Renasant and get cell phone protection with Renasant Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
On this week's show, we're going to look back at our 2020 Unity Program with guest speaker Miss Juanita Floyd. Now, if you've never had a chance to hear Miss Floyd speak, I promise you're missing out on a very unique opportunity. So I hope you'll enjoy her powerful message that she shared with our students and faculty and staff a few years ago over on our Tupelo campus, that coming a little bit later on in the show. Before we get to the show, though, let's take a look at a few things that are going on right now here at ICC. ICC students recently elected their choices for Mr. and Miss ICC. John Bryant Stanford and Haley Dean, both of South Tillow, were selected for this year's honors. Stanford is a captain of the cheerleading squad, a member of the fashion tribe. He's also an orientation leader and is an Indian delegate. Dean is the PTK's vice president of scholarships, Fulton Campus Student Government Association president, founding member of the ICC Food Pantry, honors college participants, supplemental instructor, and is also a member of the ICC Indian delegation and ICC Baptist Student Union. So we do want to say congratulations to both J.B. Stanford and Haley Dean on being this year's Mr. and Miss ICC. A unique opportunity coming up thanks to the ICC Film Club. They'll be presenting a screening entitled A Night with Rising Stars. That will be on March 8th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the David C. Cole Student Service Building on the Fulton campus. Now, this will be an opportunity to watch some of the original films produced by some of our students here at ICC. And the really cool thing about it is there'll be no charge for admission. Again, that's A Night with Rising Stars presented by the ICC Film Club on March 8th from 6 to 8 p.m. Sticking with that train of thought, the ICC Student Activities Group is partnering with Keep Tupelo Beautiful for 10 for Tupelo. ICC students are encouraged to join the rest of the student activities on Saturday, March 26th for the community service opportunities. Individuals meet at the Lowe's parking lot at 10 p.m. with the project scheduled to end around noon. Now, there will be a group photo, and everyone will kind of meet up there at Fair Park at the end. And don't forget, they always have those awesome food trucks and other venues down there as well. So, again, that's on March 26th. It's a community service opportunity through the ICC Student Activities Group, part of Keep Tupelo Beautiful for 10 for Tupelo. Now, something that's important for incoming freshmen and returning sophomores, so I'll give you kind of a second to gather yourself and kind of focus in on this one. April the 1st, that's April the 1st, is the deadline for submissions for online applications for scholarships offered by the ICC Foundation. You can find a complete list of scholarships along with their descriptions, how to qualify, and other things of that nature, along with the online application at iccms.edu/scholarships. That's iccms.edu/scholarships. And again, that is an April 1st deadline to get those applications in for those foundation scholarships. I know you're like, okay, well, I got a little while. I promise you, the way these first 2 months of the year have gone, April the 1st will be here before you know it. And with that, that brings me to this week's ICC Spotlight presented by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Itawamba Community College is reopening a key health science program this fall using an innovative instruction delivery method. The diagnostic medical sonography will combine an in-person boot camp / lab sessions at the beginning of both the fall and spring semesters. Clinical rotations and online diabetic courses are also part of the program. It's also known as DMS, and it will begin as a 1-year or 3-semester program in general sonography. According to the instructor, Amanda Stone, graduates will earn an Associates of Applied Science degree and will be eligible to take the American Registry of Diagnostic Medical Sonography examinations. Now, this includes principles of instrumentation. Man, that's a tough word to say. I apologize for butchering that. To become a registered diagnostic medical sonographer. And I'm hoping that this course is a lot easier than it is to say all these words. There will also be an opportunity for students to continue into a second year of cardiac and vascular sonography, beginning with the fall of 2023. Licensed professionals may enter that option. The program format will offer an opportunity for potential students from outside ICC's geographical area to participate as long as clinical sites are approved. The DMS, or sonographers, are highly skilled healthcare professionals who use high-frequency sound waves, also known as ultrasound, to produce diagnostic images of the internal structures of the human body. Sonographers work closely with physicians and radiologists who interpret the ultrasounds and related diagnostic procedures. They work in hospitals, clinics, physician's office, women's health care center, and pediatric care centers as well. Now, this is the cool part. The median annual wage for a DMS is just under $76,000 a year. So a great opportunity there for some of those that might be looking to start a new work, go a new direction in their work, or maybe looking to start out. So once again, you want to apply for that as the application is live now at iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu. You'll need to go under Programs of Study, and there you'll find Diagnostic Medical Sonography. The application deadline is May 1st. Again, that will be here before you know it. Deadline is May 1st to apply. For more information, you can email ahstone, that's ahstone, at iccms.edu, or call 662-407-1426. That's 662-407-1426.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
I've gotten several degrees in other subjects, and I've been working restaurants most of my life, so it kind of just fell into place to where let's get more experience, more information, more training, so I can take over like a restaurant and manage. I've worked all around the state, out of state, I first started up in Memphis, worked around Virginia, moved down to Mississippi, and then just been working restaurants most of my life. You can work your way from the ground up, but there's also more things involved in that where you just need that extra level of training, and that's when I decided to go back to ICC and get my degree there again. It just kind of fell into place to where I found out that they were doing a hospitality program, and I decided to apply. The online program, I was able to basically go to school around my work schedule, so it's not like I'm having to take off from work, and I could get all my work done ahead of time and have everything turned in on specific days, so I'm not having to play catch up anywhere or miss work. Just that right amount of time to where you get in, you get some training, you get some learning, and possibly some certifications under your belt, and then when you get out into the market, it might help you find a better place to start working on your career. Everything that I learned in the program is relevant to what I'm doing on currently. I mean, everything from like food cost, human resources management, dealing with customer relations, guest relations, social media marketing, things like that. It's all very, very relevant nowadays. I was able to get my ServSafe certification, which is important for managers. The best advice is just to go in with an open mind and a good attitude, and you'll probably succeed.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! They've changed, Balloon Bro. You've changed, Karate Man. How can you dance during a time like this? You've changed. Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza.
ICC will host its Spring Preview Day on Friday, March 25th from 9 a.m. to noon. Prospective students will have the opportunity to interact with faculty and staff members representing some of the exciting programs, offices, departments, and student organizations that ICC has to offer. You'll also learn more about academic and student involvement opportunities. Pre-registration is required and limited spots are filling up fast. For more information or to register, visit iccms.edu/preview days. That's iccms.edu/preview days.
Juanita Floyd, Vice President of Finance and Administration of the Create Foundation and co-author of Summer of 1969, will be the speaker for both programs. She has been employed with the Foundation for almost 35 years. The Foundation established a Bernice Gamble Endowment Fund and an amount of $10,000 to honor both Floyd and her 20th anniversary as well as her mother. She is active in community affairs, serving on several boards. Floyd was the Tupelo PTO president and was selected Parent of the Year in 2008. In August 2019, she was selected as Mississippi's most influential African Americans. Her additional honors include Tupelo's Trailblazer of the Year, and in 2016, she was the focus of WTVA Positively Mississippi segment featuring local heroes during Black History Month. Floyd is the graduate of Northeast Mississippi Community College and the University of Mississippi, where she earned a bachelor's degree in accounting. For several years, she has been an inspirational and motivational speaker. In 2017, she was the commemorative speaker at ICC and Black History Speaker from Tupelo High School. In 2018, Floyd was the keynote speaker for the opening session of the Mississippi Literacy Association. For more than 10 years, as a community columnist for the Northeast Mississippi Daily Journal, she is an active member of Jesus New Testament Holiness Church located in the Red Hill community of Union County. Her families include 3 children, Tyler, daughter-in-law, Jalecia, Taylor, and Tyra, grandsons Andrew and 7, and granddaughters Legacy and Autumn. Please welcome Juanita Floyd.
Thank you for that kind introduction. To all the students, teachers, staff, it is an honor and a privilege for me to have this opportunity to speak this month at ICC honoring Black history. In fact, before we go any farther, let's pause and applaud each of you just for being here. In the summer of July 1975, a 14-year-old girl was rescued from the bottom of a swimming pool at a local apartment complex in Tupelo. The rescuer was sitting outside in a swing on that beautiful Saturday morning when he was hysterically summoned, "Mister, please come help me. My sister's in the pool." The teenager was estimated to have been underwater anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. An ambulance was called, and the young girl was taken to the hospital unconscious. She was unconscious for a day and a half. Her family was told that due to the lack of oxygen for over 10 minutes, she probably would have brain damage and would possibly be a vegetable for the rest of her life. The rescuer, who became a friend and mentor to the young girl, was Mr. Junior Smith, a former banker in Tupelo. The 14-year-old girl was me, Juanita Gambriel Fuller. I share that to say my natural story of nearly dying exemplifies the theme, a celebration of unity program, meaning we need each other and we must love each other. Because of that near fatal drowning, the man who saved my life became my hero. The impact of that day continued to unfold throughout the years. Mr. Smith made sure I was hired during the summers as a teller at the People's Bank, now Renasant. The bank's policy at that time was to hire only employees' children during the summer. Mr. Smith proudly told the human resource director that I was his daughter. You can imagine the reaction when I interviewed for the position. You see, Mr. Smith was white, but that didn't matter. He wanted to help me. He looked out for me. He loved me and I loved him. The point is, we need each other. Unity is defined as being together or at one with someone or something, or being in harmony or one in spirit. It's the opposite of being divided. Together we stand in unity, or divided we all fall. I believe in unity. In talking about Black History Month, I can tell you about the father of Black history, Carter G. Woodson, and that Black History Month was founded, of course, in February 1926. I can tell you about Harry Tubman, who became famous as a conductor, along with allies who were responsible for the Underground Railroad that helped so many enslaved people become free. They found strength working together. That's unity. I can tell you about America's favorite son, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who became the most visible spokesperson and leader in the civil rights movement, using the tactics of nonviolence. But do you know, during Dr. King's movement, blacks, whites, Jews, and Gentiles helped him during his marches for blacks' right to vote, desegregation, and other basic civil rights. You already know this. These civil rights workers found strength through each other. You know that on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, Dr. King evoked the name of Lincoln in his "I Have a Dream" speech, and that speech changed lives. Listen, I know you all have studied or heard about Black history for years and all the heroes in history. But today, let me tell you about a person you probably don't know about. This woman also believed in a dream and in unity. On her first job, the young woman started working in the cotton fields, faithfully picking bales and bales of cotton. Later, she worked as a maid, making $2 to $3 a week. Some employers treated her as a human being. Others treated her quite ugly and unfairly. Her sweet, loving husband died, leaving her a single parent. She then worked at a factory for over 20 years, standing on her feet day after day. Her hands and feet were gnarled and arthritic. Her fingernails and toenails were fungus covered. But she kept on working. She knew she had to provide for her family. She believed in her dream that her children would fare better than she had. At the pivotal year of integration in her children's school district, she began to prepare her baby girl. She taught that little girl to answer only to her name. She would ask her every day, "What is your name?" That girl went to school and was the only black girl in the second grade at that time. At school, the children began to call her vicious, disrespectful, and hurtful names. The girl would reply, "That's not my name." The girl would tell her mother that the children would not play with her. When the girl would say, "Mama, the students don't like me," the mother would say, "You will love and not hate." "Mama, the boys stick out their legs and trip me. They throw spitballs at me every day." She kept saying to the girl, "You still must love." The mother talked to the girl all the time about an education. You see, the mother only had an 8th grade education. She said to the young girl, "You must get an education. That's the only way you can do better than me." The mother told the little girl, "You are somebody, you are smart, you will succeed." That mother had the love of God and a dream. The girl graduated from high school and from a community college. She had heard her mother talk so much about Ole Miss, the college where James Meredith opened the doors for black people to attend. So the young girl wanted to go to that college, both to please her mother and to obtain a degree. The day she graduated, that girl walked up to her mother. The mother had tears streaming down her face. The young girl said, "Mama, this is yours. You deserve this degree." ICC students, because of the late Mrs. Bernice Wade Gambrell's dream, that same little girl can stand at this podium today to try to make a difference and hopefully leave this world better than I found it, to try to encourage, motivate, and inspire you to love. I pray I inspire you to make the best out of your lives and to make a difference while on your journey. Students, I know you too are standing on the shoulders of your parents, grandparents, big mama, big daddy, ma dear, family and friends who sacrificed and prayed for you to reach this point in your life. That's history. That's unity. Joshua Henry Jones, a novelist, said, "None of us are responsible for our births, but all of us are responsible with what we do with our lives."
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renasant Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renasant Bank, understanding you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
HVAC stands for Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning. It is a trade program that is dealing with home repairs to industrial refrigeration repairs like you'd find in a convenience store to a supermarket. The degree program is 2 years. It is 4 semesters at 15 hours each semester. There's about 15 hours of academic classes that will be needed to be taken for the degree. With a 2-year degree, a person should be able to get a job doing repairs, to being a service tech for a local company, to being a self-employed individual. During the program, we get the EPA certification, which allows people to handle the refrigerant and the charge of systems. There's also NATE certification that are available to students at completion of a 2-year program. An entry-level person can probably experience pay in the neighborhood of about $14.50 to $17 an hour, with raises going up to the points of $22 to $23 an hour. The demand for HVAC technicians has been really well for the last few years. A lot of the technicians are older people that are at retirement age and are leaving the field, so there is a big demand for new, experienced personnel. The curriculum is made up of 12 classes in the HVAC that are 3-hour college credit classes, starting out with levels of someone not having any experience to getting a person to the level of getting a job or becoming self-employed. There's also 15 credit hours of academic classes for the associate's degree that can be done online or in the classroom on the Tupelo or Fulton campus. I like this industry for the reason of being able to go different places every day for a work environment. It's not always at the same location. The other thing I like about this is a field that's easy to start your own business. Nationwide, 1 out of every 7 that finish a 2-year degree end up owning and operating their own business.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renasant replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renasant mobile app. Let's give him a Renasant replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renasant Rewards Extra Checking today.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Whatever your lot is in life, whatever knowledge you have acquired, whatever capacity, large or small, you have the opportunity and the responsibility to make a difference and leave your mark on ICC and your community, because you are standing on the shoulders of giants. It doesn't matter about one's race, nationality, black, white, Hispanic, Japanese, or one's socioeconomic status, rich or poor. I don't know any of your stories, but whatever you've done to this point, it has been valuable. I'm glad you're striving to do your best. I'm glad you're working to make ICC one of the best in the state and the nation. I'm so glad you are touching the lives of other students while on campus, and touching the lives of your professors or teachers with your gifts and abilities, you can make a difference. How do I know? Remember that scared little girl in second grade who was so discouraged? The odds were stacked against me. I grew up poor. I grew up in a single parent household because my father died when I was young. There are no excuses. I had a choice. If I had given up, I would not have been successful. I would not be working as a professional. I wouldn't have a job. I would not be managing the $136 million of assets of Create Foundation. Through my job, I never thought I would be interacting with bank presidents, hospital presidents, college presidents like Dr. Allen, business owners, lawyers, and doctors as a scared little girl. I never thought the past president of ICC would contact me and ask me to be the commencement speaker for a college. I stood before hundreds of graduates and hundreds of people. I even made a video commercial for ICC. As a little girl, I never thought I would be standing before audiences sharing my mother's story. I never thought I would be standing before you. I never thought that for almost 12 years, I have been writing a monthly column in the Northeast Mississippi Daily Journal. I never thought that I would publish a children's book about my mother called The Summer of 1969. I am an author that scared little girl is an author. I never dreamed that this book would be submitted to the Teacher's Choice Awards, and for 2019, we won a national award in the category of family. I never imagined that people of all ethnicities would donate money to help get this book into schools and libraries. To date, over 5,000 books have been donated. I celebrate unity. I celebrate the magic of education. It has opened so many doors for me. I celebrate the magic of writing. Students, I could have easily been bitter, a racist, unproductive, no motivation, no love for people. I want you sitting right here to know I could have been a dropout. I could have allowed all of those negative situations during my school years to affect me. On a recent NPR episode, U.S. Senator Cory Booker shared an experience that made a huge difference in his life. He said, learning from people like Miss Virginia Jones, a tenant organizer in the building where I live while a law student, and in which her son had been murdered. Miss Jones said, describe the neighborhood, and I described it, the drug dealing, the projects, the abandoned buildings, and she said to me in a very curt way, boy, you need to understand that the world you see outside of you is a reflection of what you have inside of you. And if you're one of those people who only sees darkness, despair, that's all there's ever going to be. But if you see hope, opportunity, if you're stubborn enough to every time you open your eyes, see love and the face of God, then you can be a change agent here. Then you can make a difference. I thought about my mother. She could have intentionally taught her children to hate because of the world she lived in. Limited education, low wages, being told by her employer that she didn't earn enough that day and they didn't pay her. Walking through the back door, seeing the hate on the parents' faces as she prepared me for integration. But my mother chose to see a different world filled with hope, opportunity, forgiveness, and unity. She saw love and the face of God. I didn't know it at the time, but she was a change agent.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Electrical technology is, here at ICC, is a program where we take students in and teach them from the fundamentals of what electricity is all the way to very advanced concepts. It takes 2 years, it's 4 semesters, and you would always have to start in the fall because the courses are taught fall and spring. So in other words, the courses that are offered in the fall are not offered again in the spring, so you have to start in the fall, and it takes 2 years. There is a huge demand right now for electrical technicians in the workplace. As we all know, manufacturing has gotten very automated and very technical, and we meet that need with our program here. So our students they're definitely going to have opportunities once they graduate, even opportunities while they're going to school here through the internship program that we have. Most of our students on the internship program are in that $14 to $16 range, and then once they graduate, and most industries does a pre-employment exam, and then they test to see where those students will fit into their pay scale. I would say that most of them fall in that $18 to $22 an hour after graduation. So it's a really, really hands-on program. So that's another thing that students need to be aware of. If you enjoy working with your hands and the physical aspect of using tools and doing a job, then this curriculum would be something that you need to look at. There is a good bit of programming, but you're not just going to be a programmer. You know, you're going to be a multi-skilled electrical technician, which means that you'll do all of the skill sets, not just the programming. Electrical technicians in manufacturing the number per manufacturing facility is going up because the technology used in all of manufacturing is going up exponentially. I mean, we just get more and more automated and autonomous in our manufacturing processes, which means that we have to have a really skilled person to maintain those processes and keep them functioning. So the maintenance technicians today are all, by and large, have a huge electrical background to be able to do what they do with the automated processes that we manufacture today. And it doesn't matter what you're manufacturing, whether you're building cars or tires or body parts, or, you know, it doesn't matter. All manufacturing processes are automated at a really high level today and continuing to grow in that area.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renasant Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renasant Bank, understanding you.
ICC will host its Spring Preview Day on Friday, March 25th from 9 a.m. to noon. Prospective students will have the opportunity to interact with faculty and staff members representing some of the exciting programs, offices, departments, and student organizations that ICC has to offer. You'll also learn more about academic and student involvement opportunities. Pre-registration is required and limited spots are filling up fast. For more information or to register, visit iccms.edu/preview days. That's iccms.edu/preview days.
Look at me. In spite of the odds, I made it with the help of the Lord, my mother, family, and friends. I know you will too because you have a choice, just like I did. W.E.B. Du Bois said, now is the accepted time. Not tomorrow, not some more convenient season. It is today that our best work can be done. In thinking about the celebration of unity, there's an adage that says, where there's unity, there's strength. Let me tell you about a few people who have been strength for me and whose shoulders I stand on in history. I stand on not only the shoulders of my mama, I stand on the shoulders of Jack Reed Sr., a white man who 35 years ago asked this question to an all-white male board at Create Foundation. Why can't we hire her? She's qualified. I move that we hire Juanita. Because of that one decision from one person, my quality of life, my family's quality of life changed and improved. That is humanity and unity. I stand on the shoulders of the Holloman family, the Brevard family, the Barbie Martin family, and many others who supported me in this community. You see, y'all, that's history. That's unity. You see, they all happen to be white. So yes, I celebrate unity with them. I stand on the shoulders of Reverend Robert Jameson, Reverend Charles Pinson, Alderman Nettie Davis, and CPO Zell Long, who are my heroes. They work together to bring change to Northeast Mississippi. That's history and that's unity. They happen to be black. Yes, I celebrate unity with them. Y'all, I stand on the shoulders of former counselors, teachers, professors for helping and loving my sons Tyler and Taylor when they were students at ICC. In fact, my son Taylor was the first male from his father's lineage to ever obtain a degree from a community college and a mechanical engineering degree from Mississippi State. My oldest son Tyler received 2 certificates from ICC, trucking and welding. My daughter is also the first from her father's lineage to ever graduate from a university, Jackson State. That's history. That's unity. I celebrate unity from the ICC family. I stand, of course, on the shoulders of my brothers, Ray, Wade, and Frank, my sisters Barbara and Valerie, who have supported me through thick and thin. Again, that's history. That's unity. That's strength. In thinking about the celebration of unity, and I'm getting ready to close, I affirm the old African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. I am so grateful for my village of people who loved me, helped me, and stood with me regardless of race, color, or creed. My history, black history. I'm a witness that we need each other and we must love each other. Unity is needed for survival. The lyrics of a gospel song reminds me of unity. I need you, you need me. We all are a part of God's body. Stand with me, agree with me. You are important to me. I need you to survive. I pray for you, you pray for me. I love you, I need you to survive. Students, this world and your community needs you to survive. Likewise, I implore and encourage each of you to find that teacher, find that professor, that minister, that neighbor, that other student to be a part of your village as you find your strength, as you live your history, as you celebrate unity during Black history and throughout the years. In closing, an unknown author said, there are 2 dates on every tombstone. There's a birth date and there is a date of death. And every human being is guaranteed those 2 dates. But that little dash that lies between those 2 numbers is what defines our lives. So make your dash count. Live, really live. You've been given a dash in front of you. Pick up your dash. Hold it in your hand. Your dash is in your hands. Think about your dash. Ask yourself, what can I do with my dash? I leave you with this question, and only you can be the judge of the answer. ICC students, professors, staff, 10 years, 25 years, 30 years, or 50 years from today, what will history say of you? What will your dash say about you? Did you celebrate unity with others? In the spirit of love and unity, did you respect and love all mankind regardless of race, color, or creed? Again, what will history say about you? Thank you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tribe!
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renasant Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renasant Bank, understanding you.
ICC will host its Spring Preview Day on Friday, March 25th from 9 a.m. to noon. Prospective students will have the opportunity to interact with faculty and staff members representing some of the exciting programs, offices, departments, and student organizations that ICC has to offer. You'll also learn more about academic and student involvement opportunities. Pre-registration is required and limited spots are filling up fast. For more information or to register, visit iccms.edu/preview days. That's iccms.edu/preview days. And that's going to do it for this week's show. I invite you right back here next Tuesday, starting at 1:06 p.m. for the ICC Hour presented by Renasant Bank. Now, if you happen to miss any of today's shows or any previous shows, they're available on our YouTube channel, typically shortly after we wrap things up here. All you have to do is search the ICC Hour. That's the ICC Hour on YouTube. And don't forget to go ahead and like the show and subscribe to our page while you're there. You can also keep up with all things ICC by visiting iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu, and all things ICC athletics by visiting letsgoicc.com. One more time, that's letsgoicc.com. If social media is your thing, you can follow us on your favorite social media platform at ItawambaCC. That's all one word, ItawambaCC, and Let's Go ICC. Again, that's for the athletics side. Let's Go ICC. We'd like to thank Renasant Bank and all of our sponsors you heard throughout the show this afternoon for helping make the ICC Hour possible here on SuperTalk Mississippi. If you would like to learn how you can advertise through the ICC Hour or ICC Athletics, give me a call at 662-862-8059. That's 862-8059. And don't forget to visit RenasantBank.com to find out why they are the bank that understands you. This is Adam Gore saying so long to next Tuesday. I hope you guys have a blessed week. And as always, roll Tribe. ICC will host its Spring Preview Day on Friday, March 25th from 9 a.m. to noon. Prospective students will have the opportunity to interact with faculty and staff members representing some of the exciting programs, offices, departments, and student organizations that ICC has to offer. You'll also learn more about academic and student involvement opportunities. Pre-registration is required and limited spots are filling up fast. For more information or to register, visit iccms.edu/preview days. That's iccms.edu/preview days.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.